Hello and welcome back to Foundry. In the last episode, we did a little bit of work underground mining out the area for limestone and rock, and setting up the miners to bring it up here to the surface, and above the surface here to where we have our factory ready to build. I did make a little bit of change here, but I was also, gazing out here and, of course, noticed the sun rising in the south, by the way, or nearly the south. The south is technically right there, and it's rising over there a little bit, but that could be an equatorial thing or something. But what I was also looking at was how really, really bad right now the fuel consumption or availability is. We're going to have problems with that very, very soon. So we're going to have to increase our fuel production by a bit very soon. So we'll have to get that set up probably either starting at the end or the back half of this episode, depending on how long concrete takes, or definitely in the next one. So I did move everything back one slot, and that's because this shouldn't be coming out here. Or one of these shouldn't be coming out here, and I'm going to make it this one. It should be coming out one tile further out. And the reason for that is that we actually need to connect outputs from both. Wait a minute, is this going to work? This might not work. This might not work because there's only filter loaders for the short ones. All right, we're going to have to think about this. Because we need to output, potentially, some stone from the limestone lift and some limestone from the stone lift. So we're going to have to do something slightly different. And I think the something slightly different is going to be... It needs to be a priority that the limestone coming out of this one gets loaded onto the belt with higher priority than the limestone coming out of this one. Or coming out of this one, rather. And that should be easily enough done with a... just loading it first. And that's why I did this. But I wasn't expecting, or I wasn't thinking that there's only single-length filter loaders. There's no second lane filter loaders. So we'd have to do some kind of shenanigans here. And that might be... because we have the same problem here with these. So let's plan this one out first. And note that I don't have anything connected between these lifts and the lifts under here on the first floor yet. So we can play with this to our heart's content here. We're definitely going to need to have filter loaders, though. That's a certainty. Because we have to be able to filter this. We need to have 4 filter loaders. So if we filter loaded out of here and here, stone, or rock, or whatever it's called, and rock, coming out of this one, which is the limestone lift, it's the elevator 2, it will have it'll have a tiny amount of stone, probably none at all, and it'll prioritize over this one. That's easy. But in order to get the stone out of this one, I mean, I guess we could come out this side, couldn't we? Yeah, why don't we just do it that way? That's easiest. Okay, so I didn't need to push everything back by a block, but then again, also, it doesn't matter. Let's do... oh, these are screen belts here. And these can just come out this way. And then we'll also do filters on this. These should have been outputs too, by the way. I'll toggle the other ones. And I'll set the filters on... oh, I did already. Never mind. And I'll set the filters on them when the time comes. So, we have these. These are set to... oh, I forgot about this part. This needs to be also spaced out a little bit further. These need to be cement. Inbound, we have limestone and Xenoferrite. We talked about... yep, they're here. Okay, so one of these just needs to be in the opposite direction than the other one. That's great. We're now a little bit more foundation here because yeah, we're now a little close. Just 2 more, that's fine. And then here. So there'll be 2 belts here. It really didn't matter which one was which, distance-wise, because we'll just use 2 loaders for each machine anyway. That takes those 2 in, and then we output that out here, out of the back, and that goes 1 to 1, 45 to 45 for the cement here. So these are in the right position to be roughly centered here. It's off by 1, but it's going to be off by 1 no matter what. And then these need 90, and these are going to output 180. So one of these will support 2 of these. So let's, how many of these do I have? I need 1 more of these. go, let's see, we did this. Or maybe I should do slightly different again. Let's do it like this instead. Put them closer together just for the purpose of the crusher. And then we'll do a crusher, since it's 2 to 1, we'll do a crusher here in between. Yeah. Ooh, better yet. Put that back where I had it on the other one too. Here. And here. That puts 3 spaces in between each one. And then I can just set these up like even closer if I wanted. I don't really care, but even closer if I wanted. We could go like here, I guess. And then here. 4 by 2 by 1. Oops. Except that you're backwards. There we go. Okay. And then these can be the gravel, and then they'll just output onto a single belt, and we'll just have 2 loaders pulling from that. That'll be easily enough done. Let's do this. Control right click, control left click. And then control right click, left, left, left. And I think I set these. Yep, concrete. No recipe set. Cement, 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 cement. There on the tablet. Okay, so we take out this stuff here. This will be rock, stone. Oops. Stone. And then we'll go this way. Here. And then we'll go all the way down to that one. A lot of space here, but I don't know that we could really avoid it. Input. Here. And here. And then we'll do inputs, I don't care. Here and here. Here and here. Outputs. This one matters slightly. There. And there. This is 180, so we're going to want to have a Mark II belt. Like that. And like that. And that'll take care of stone and gravel. And then we need to also take care of the cement and the cement products. And then we also need a limestone belt out, which I didn't accommodate for. Means I need to have more space here. I wish you could not just demolish everything and replace it, but pick it all up and move it. Like a copy paste, like a blueprint effectively, but maybe without the ability to share outside of the game. A bit of a blueprint type of thing. And then we'll have the limestone going back over here and into this here when it's done, or the cement rather, going back into there. So that'll be whatever speed belt here we're making. Yeah, it'll be a Mark I belt. So this needs to move. These need to move, and this needs to move. You need to come this way then. This can come up. We'll take this one, put it here. Control right, control left, and then we can control Z all 3 of these. 12 by 1 by 1 is good. The ones being the important parts there. There, and there. And then control left, left, left. Oops, I accidentally fired the laser again. Okay, so I think that'll do it now because we'll have a second belt here that is a Mark I belt. And I don't really... Or this one definitely needs to come this direction. That'll be fine. So we have 45 each, so that's definitely just a Mark 1 belt between these two. And I think we'll just do this here, like that. Here and here. Here and here. Here and here. And then this one will come out maybe like here. And go this way. And then it'll come and turn, actually turn like this to go back to deliver the concrete. So we have a bit of these. We need one more of those. That's going to go out here. Outbound, please. And then we have the regular ones on input. I screwed up actually slightly. It'll be fine. Here. And here. And then we need extendo outputs. Here. Here. There. I kept thinking they were coming from this machine, and they're not. They're coming from the middle. They get for doing a layout like this, but it makes sense since the middle is receiving the two components to pass them inward. And then over here, we're going to have those two belts, which are both input products, which means I need to have more of these then. One of them is going to be the iron, or the Xenoferrite ore coming in from there. And then the other one is going to be the other. Let's go to maybe here. The limestone, which... Wait, limestone? Yeah, which actually needs to be a Mark 4, Mark 3 belt, carrying 640. I don't know how many of these we're going to make it to. Let's do this one. And we'll go here. Then we go here. And we run out of belts. I thought so. Okay. I made extras, but that's fine. Or I'm making extras, I should say. Alright, so that'll take the limestone out. We have the rock, or stone, or whichever one it's called here. We need to set these filters for limestone. Here. And here. And then the limestone coming out of the lift that's normally the rock lift will get priority over the limestone coming out of the limestone lift. And then this comes back this way and goes into these two here to go back down. There'll be extendos. They're there. Output there and there. Wait, didn't I? Oh, I didn't set these up yet over here. Right. We'll have inputs here. 2, 3, 4. And then we'll have inputs here, there, and here. So we need to get iron from someplace, or Xenoferrite ore. Ferrite is iron, or iron bearing, so we'll call it that easily enough. We need a level 1 lift for this. I have 1. How do I have 1? Wait, maybe I do have 1. Maybe I put the 1 down already. Where'd it go? There it is. This goes here. I must have, because there's blue lines. Right, well, good job. This is an output here. And then this just goes into there. Actually, I didn't check to see the speed of this belt. What does it need to be again? Oh, I did. 15 times 4 is 60, so we're good there. That's good. So we need to go down to the first floor now. And I'm going to take the shortcut. We need to be able to pass the limestone and rock through between here. Let's make a couple more of these. We're going to need them eventually anyway. We'll output those here and here, I guess. Doesn't really matter. I hope. This way. And then this way. Hey, look, there's stuff. And then we have, oopsie, we have inputs here. in here. Those can lift. And then we need to deal with Xenoferrite. And we're going to do that by avoiding this belt here a little bit. But we're going to do that by putting a final lift in here, which means we need 2 more Mark 1s. And we're going to take the Xenoferrite actually from the same belt that's making the steel, or providing for the steel, from down below for now, until we get a little bit more used here. So we'll take this. I need to go check and see. I think I have. Okay, this belt is going to be a pain. I may have to lift it up another level so I can get underneath it. I may have 2 more old ones here. I do. Good. That's what I was hoping for. Or I guess I could put stairs here or something to get over this. That might be useful too. This goes here, and then that goes straight down to who knows where. This is here. X, rotate there. And then that'll take us down, and then we just need to have a pass-through here of output. X, there we are. A little bit of lag there. I don't know if that's the game or something else going on. And then this will go that way. So it'll come up from below and get passed up to this one. And then we need to go down to the Xenoferrite mine. I guess we could potentially take the express route down, but not today. Not today. Here we are. And you can see this is not getting used completely because this is designed for using all 400 and whatever. So we can easily use really any of these to carry this up. But we reserved this last one for it, so we're going to do that. You go here. You can be an input here. And then we can just continue this belt along here because there's more here than we need anyway for steel. So we'll just do this, and then actually I have a vague recollection that we changed which one we were using here. Maybe I will just do this just to make sure that I'm not insane. Yeah, because that's getting, well, it might just be filling up the lift. But this way we have all of the possible ore that we can use upstairs. Let's go back up to the surface. I want to double check that steel lift, see how I snaked the belt, because I don't remember. And then we'll go up to hopefully up to the concrete level and see concrete being made. If I did everything correctly and everything is hooked up correctly and everything's provided correctly. Which I suppose all falls under the first statement, but that's fine. And if we do this... All right, those are... Yeah, it's going to be a little weird. But not what I wanted. I want this. And then the problem is this side. I guess I could just do it like that. I'm taking it out of the first lift and skipping the second for now, going to the third. We don't have any here right now. Did I screw it up, or is it just because it's all getting hoovered up into the lift for right now? It could be either. It makes me nervous that I goofed something up. We don't need an input here. This doesn't need to take rails down. There, it's coming. Okay, so it's just a little sparse because it's got to fill up these lifts first. Ah, there it is. Okay, because I did the buffery thing. And that'll work at least for now. I don't like it, but it'll work for now. Let's go up to floor 5 then. Okay. And mining efficiency is finished. Let's do it again. And I do still need to double yellow science, but that's a problem. What's going on? You've made all of that. You're not getting any cement. You haven't gotten any... Oh, it just hasn't made it here yet. It's a slow lift, so that makes sense. And it's coming a long way, vertically speaking. And we didn't have it buffered up like the limestone and rock were. That makes some sense. These are indeed working, though. But yeah, at night, my grid is definitely strained once the batteries run out of power. Because there's no solar generating, so we're just relying on these 4 combustion generators still, which isn't great. I should probably either build more batteries or we need to build more combustion power. Ideally, I would rely more on the passive stuff, because then I don't have to worry about this whole fuel situation here. And plus, we're running out of fuel down there. Ideally. Oh, they're running now. There we go. Good job. We have 1 concrete. So now we need ridiculous amounts of this concrete. Ridiculous meaning, if we look at this just guessing, even if we only need 1 of each of these, this is 600 here, plus at least 10 for this. But if the blast furnace module is anything like the air intake module, that I needed 25 of them to build 1 thing on top of the base, then we're going to need a lot. Plus then we need to have 100 concrete for the hot air stove, and 10 for each of the modules. So, at least that's not very expensive. The monument isn't. Oh, yes it is. Total construction costs. Look at those. This is just to set up the thing. All right, we're going to do that later, though. That's the last thing we're going to build. So, let's see here. Concrete. I'm going to need hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of concrete. Thousands, potentially, of concrete to build those things. So, what we're going to do is we're going to take a shortcut down again. We have a medium logistic container here. It has 16 slots. I don't know what the storage capacity is, or the something. What the stack is for concrete. It's probably at least 100. It's almost certainly at least 100, possibly even 200. But I'm going to put this here. Sure. And I'm going to take a loader out from here. This is the limestone lift, and it should have concrete coming down it. And we'll take an input here, and then we can do this. And eventually, you should see that stuff coming down. Eventually, you should see that stuff coming down. If I hooked it up correctly. Did I hook it up correctly? That is the question of the ages. Let's see. I only see ups. I don't see downs. Go back up to the 5th floor. I hooked up to the wrong one. Wait. Wait. Oops. Well, first of all, I don't need this. That was stupid. Second of all, I toggled it wrong. That was stupid. They picked these up here. Okay. I'm sure I was getting yelled at for that one, for anybody who was paying attention. Please. Input on that right there. There we go. I'm going to drop this rock in here. Stone. Stone is the resource. Rock is the block, I guess. Limestone on me. Okay, so let's go there. Drop back down here. We should hopefully... Yep, here they come now. There they are. So we'll come back and check on this. We have 16 slots, so it's at least 1,600, if not 3,200. That'll be enough to get us started, at least, in another episode or two, to look at the blast furnace stuff. I'm trying to think if there's anything else we haven't done in this series besides expanding power so that we don't have these problems we're having. And I think we've made everything. We haven't done the slag reprocessing, but we can't do that until we have the blast furnace. So we'll take a look at those after the blast furnace. I assume we'll also need to make this coked ignium, which we can't do until we have, we can do it, but we don't need it, presumably, until we do the blast furnace recipes. So we're going to want to do those as well. I wish I could see where the molten recipes were here, but I guess they don't appear on my menu. I don't know. But yeah, wherever we get molten technum and molten xenoferrite from, I don't see them. Unless I'm just blind, which is quite possible too. So I think what we should do now is start working on power. And I think the first thing we need to do for the power upgrade here or the fuel cell upgrade rather, is we're going to need to do, first of all, we're going to need to do more ignium mining. But in order to accomplish this, because we're using 6 ignium ore times 10 times 2. So that's 120 ignium ore here to make these 2. We're only getting 150, I think, down this belt. Yeah, we're only getting 150 down this belt. So in order to do any more ignium smelting, or ignium fuel rods, we actually need to increase our ignium production, or ignium mining down the cave. But what we can do before that is we can actually upgrade these to crusher 2s so that we can replace or remove some of these crushers and simplify this build a little bit. So that's what we're going to do first. So we can take out then half of these crushers. That's 4. We need 1 more here. 5. And then we go... Oh, no, I lied. This is... Oh, no, these are 2. Okay, great. 4. 5. And then here's the other set. 2, 3. 4, 5. 1, 2. 3, 4. 5. There we go. So all the rest of these can actually come out now. And we'll do that first of all by taking out these loaders here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. 1 by 9 by 1. And over here. Take this light out too, but that's fine. Wait, what happened? I clicked to cancel. Somehow I got too much. One by 9 by height of 1. There we go. Put that light back in. Well, I'll move it down. I don't want it down there. I won't put it back in. I lied. Okay, so that'll work. Never put lights on the second set. I suppose I could do that. Yeah, let's do that. Let's take this light out too. And then we can put lights in over here that sort of mirror these ones, just for fun. You point outward from here, and then you point, or inward, I guess, and you point outward from here. There, like that. And then once these all empty out, we can make changes here. Oh, actually we have more. We're using some of the ignium over here for something. Way over here, we're using it to make... Crushing it to make olimite. We're only using... Let's see, that was 120. 12 of them here. Yeah, we're only actually using 12 here. So we could easily, that's almost inconsequential, and might not even be using that much because we're only using a small fraction of our olemic acid. But you're still emptying out. Oh boy. Oh, and these belts go this way. You can't reverse them easily though, can you? No. And I wouldn't want to because of that. Possibly. What I should do is, I guess, break the belt. Let's see, you... Oh, boy. You output there. Your input is there. I think we break this one, which is unfortunate, but we break this one, we break that, and then we just take this one out completely. And that means I have a bunch of ignium powder in my inventory, although not very much. And I can just load it into here. Let's do it this way, though. Here, please. And then you can process that. And we do the same on the other one in the same spot. So I took out the last one of these and its output, and then I broke the belt that it was going on to. Yeah, that means this one's going to run out pretty fast. That's fine. So take out the last one and its output. And the belt it rode in on. Actually, they're hoovering all those up. Go in here. Yeah, there's none there. Great. Actually, you're done. Good. You're done. 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 1 by 8 by 1. Good to go. And we can do this to here. Do a little bit more of that stuff. And then these can run down. Hopefully these are running down now. Why? We're not getting any technum down here? Oh, because these are going to vacuum up all the technum too. I didn't think about that. And we're also having technum problems. Why are we having technum problems? Did I miscalculate the amount of technum we needed here? That could very well be. You are... Oh, I can't see that. I might be underestimating the technum here. 12 times 5 times 2 is 120. Yeah, I think I am. 120 plus... Oh, wow, yes, I am. Plus 60... plus 60. Yep, this needs to be a yellow belt. Oopsie. That's a green distributor. That's good. Yellow belt, please. And then we need to have... looks like 2 yellow ramps. How many yellow... I have plenty of yellow ramps. Do this, please. And then we can go here. Perfect. And then we can go here. And then we can go here. That should help a bit. And these are fine to be red because they only need to have, I think, they only need to have 60 down each one of those belts. So yeah, they're fine to be red belts. That's 60 for you, 60 for you, 60 for you, and 60 for you. That's 240. Oops. That could help our fuel production though. Although right now we're wasting wire coils here because we weren't getting enough technum down there. So yeah, this will help our fuel production. A little bit. Hopefully that means we get enough Technum rods down here. And we can vacuum out these things. Looks like they're going. A couple of them are going. The problem is the belt's all backed up, so these aren't going to get everything correctly. And then what I think I will do is move this input belt over to here someplace, and then I'll have other sets just like this mirrored this direction. So we should probably trim some trees here in anticipation of that. How far can this go? Wow. Okay, that's a little too far. That's a lot of range. You're talking about this in the chat. That's a lot of range that thing has. I mean, that's... Well, let's get square on here. Go away. Please. Please. Okay, I can't do it from here. 65. 66. Maybe 65 even. To 75. So 10 block range. That's quite something. Scientific. Gotta love it. Also, now that it's daytime, we don't need as much, hopefully as much combustion power. I think that might actually be enough. We need that guy right there. And in order to do this, we'll actually need to have more, or maybe you need to have more Technum. Did I don't even know if I did the right math in the Technum rods then. I bet you I did. Because I actually looked at all the machines. I didn't just, like, fudge it. So I'm going to assume that I did the right thing. Let's do just here, actually. This goes here to here to there. And then this can go out as well. There. You too. Yeah, we're still producing a little bit more of the fuel here. How are you doing? You're done. You're done. Why are these backed up? They're ticking down slowly. That one is. Is it just because these are effectively full? Yeah, that's why. Let's speed this along a bit then. Pick that up. And let's do half in here. And then the rest in here. I did control click to move it all. And that'll help matters greatly. These are both done now. Almost done now. Oh, you've got more in your inventory. Okay. I will just do that. Then. And I'm not using the insert because I don't want it to dump all my Technum rods in there. In case you were wondering. Let's see. This can go here then. I'm going to do that just so the one's not sticking out there on the edge of that belt anymore. Then we can do this and drop those off too. Yeah, the grid's a bit strained. You can, oh, even here during the day, it's edging towards strained. Yeah, that's probably not good. Okay, this will go to here because the last one's still working. And then I can do that and drop off this couple few in there. And that's actually kind of perfect because it uses an even number. So now there's an even number in there because it was 2 odds before. Or maybe it doesn't. I'll have to just dump it in one of the other ones then. Careful. Don't delete too much. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Just this, please. And that can actually come out too, and so can this. And I think that makes it good now. So we're going to want to instead move this the splitter here down to somewhere in this area. I kind of wish these would allow you to hot place them where the belts are, like that. It would be kind of nice. I'm just going to go across here and into there. And then I can break this one to here. Drop that off. And then we'll have to figure out what we want to do here, because we're going to have to mine some more ignium first. Oops. Not what I wanted. And that'll just wrap around somehow to send those fuel cells out. And we'll have to split the input as well here. We'll have to figure that part out. That's going to be a little hairy. A little bit. That'll be fine. And I got to move this also. So this will go... actually here. Like this. And then we'll go out to this point. Here. So like this. And then we'll go down 2, 3, 4. And then we'll ramp. Oops, it's already down. Down slope. Go there. Go there. It won't let me place it because the belt's down there. Huh, you don't say. Okay, you come out next. To there. This needs to come out as well. This goes there. Just gotta take this out and then we'll hop down below and reconnect that up properly. Picked up more crap for some reason. There you go. You know what? Let's just do it. There. And then there. And I'll just drop this off in one of the machines. What were you? Was that? That's Xenoferrite. Ooh, we need to go check that out. That could become a problem. The cupboard is bare. That's hilarious. Alright, we have emptied out our first Xenoferrite mine then. Let's do this. This. That. That. Beautiful. Nearly did everything I wanted. I just didn't plan it right. Go here. And then go out to here. And then do that. Nice. So we should seal this hole up somehow. I have some sand. I don't have dirt to place there. And then we need to take this whole belt out. The problem now... Where are you? Where did you come from? Old stuff. The problem now is we don't have enough mining of Xenoferrite to support the Xenoferrite plates we're doing. We could upgrade this belt and get a little bit more out of that mine, but even that's starting to flag a little bit. Although we can fix that too, actually. Let's run out there and fix that, and that'll be the last thing for today, I think. And the fix for this is going to be upgrading, using those Mark II miners that we just picked up to replace the Mark Ones that are already out here. Because, ooh, that's really not good. Did this one end too? This could be out too. That would be really, really bad. Really, really, really bad. No, it hasn't finished. What's going on? It's a charging thing, so it's a power thing. All right. Well, that's not good either then. I guess we can still put the better ones down because that doesn't hurt things to put the better ones down. But yeah, with that grid being that strained, we have a lot here though, so we'd at least be able to get a bit more out of this. But yeah, the grid is too strained. Oh yeah, we're at half power right now, and that's because of the fuel rods, I think. So, we're in a world of hurt right now. Let's work on next time. I'm gonna run back. Next time we're gonna upgrade our ignium mining if we can, and then we're going to upgrade our ignium fuel rods, and then we'll be able to make some progress. Alternatively, we could do some more solar, get that put down, and then we'd have at least some more power to support everything while we got ignium and Xenoferrite figured out. That might be better because Xenoferrite is going to become a big problem really, really soon, as you can see here. So, yeah, let's actually do that instead. So we'll do that next time. So thank you all for joining me, and I will see you then. Bye for now.